I think it's a fantastic festival. It is clearly committed to films that have a world-changing agenda. And films can do this. Films can be a powerful tool for change in a way that I think no other medium can. And the prime reason for that is because films take you on an empathetic journey. Films actually show you the perspective and the point of view of the other. And that, I think, is the most generous political act we can make, is to see the world through the eyes of the other. That is what is lacking in our education. And so a festival like this, I'm just full of admiration for. It's wonderful. We have to keep that awareness going. The question is to what degree film can be successful in causing change. And I fear that because there are not enough people who do watch films, it's emptying the ocean with a teaspoon in terms of the actual effect, but keeping the awareness, disseminating the information, highlighting the issues is a crucial part of the journey. And I know that the festival is also working to bring films into schools, which is a wonderful initiative. I'm, full of admiration for that. Advice to a young filmmaker, I think you just have to ensure that the film that you are going to be making is so much of a compulsion, is so important, is so pressing, that you're going to be able to climb those mountains and deal with the difficulties and the obstacles without resorting to, this is too difficult, I'm giving up. Because it is an incredibly difficult process, making a film, particularly if it's a documentary. With feature films you can at least control what you're doing. You can prepare for it. With documentaries, you don't know what you're going to get. You don't know how difficult it will be, how many obstacles, and it is an incredibly challenging and difficult process for the most part. So to keep your faith, to keep the ability to actually finish what you've started, you really need to have fire in your belly. You really need to believe that what you're doing is utterly, crucially important. So I would say that's almost the first most important thing to consider is it worth it? Is what you have to say important enough? And if it is, dive in there, stop at nothing, and get it done. I think I think that's almost the only advice one can give, because every single film is so individual, is so different. It's very hard to give sort of generalized advice, to filmmakers who are going to be going on very, very different journeys. But I think, also take courage from the fact and have faith in the fact that what you're doing actually does make a difference. It can transform people. It can birth activists to join hands and, make a change and make the world a better place. And I think many filmmakers are actually motivated by that as an objective. So have faith in the fact that films can and do make a difference.